Have you ever felt forgotten, like your dreams were slipping away? Imagine being betrayed by your own family, sold as a slave and thrown into prison for a crime you didn't commit. But what if that very pain was part of a bigger plan? This is the story of Joseph's journey from prison to palace, a story of faith, perseverance, and divine destiny. Welcome to Beyond the Verse. Today we explore one of the most powerful redemption stories in the Bible, Joseph's journey from prison to palace. His life is a testimony that even in our darkest moments, God is working behind the scenes for something greater. Let's dive in. Joseph, the favorite son of Jacob, had big dreams, literally. He dreamt of greatness, of ruling, but his jealous brothers saw him as arrogant. One day, they had enough. They sold him into slavery, and he was taken to Egypt, far from home. In Egypt, Joseph was bought by Potiphar, an officer of Pharaoh. Despite being a slave, Joseph worked diligently, and God blessed everything he did. Potiphar trusted him, making him head over his household. But then, trouble came. Potiphar's wife falsely accused Joseph of attacking her, and despite his innocence, he was thrown into prison. Forgotten. Alone. Or so it seemed. Even in prison, Joseph didn't lose faith. He gained favor with the prison warden and was placed in charge of the other prisoners. One day, two of Pharaoh's officials, the cupbearer and the baker, had troubling dreams. Joseph, with God's wisdom, interpreted them. The baker would die, but the cupbearer would be restored to his position. Joseph begged the cupbearer, "Remember me when you are free," but the cupbearer forgot him. 2 long years passed. Then Pharaoh himself had disturbing dreams. No one could interpret them. Suddenly, the cupbearer remembered Joseph. He was quickly summoned before Pharaoh. Pharaoh described his dreams: 7 fat cows devoured by 7 skinny ones, and 7 healthy heads of grain consumed by 7 withered ones. Joseph, with divine wisdom, explained, "God is warning you. There will be 7 years of plenty, followed by 7 years of famine." Joseph didn't just interpret the dream, he provided a solution. Store up food during the good years so Egypt will survive the famine. Pharaoh was astounded. He saw wisdom and God's favor in Joseph. At that moment, Joseph's life changed forever. From prisoner to ruler, Pharaoh made Joseph second in command over all of Egypt. Joseph's story reminds us that God's plan is bigger than our pain. What seemed like betrayal and misfortune was actually preparation. Years later, when the famine struck, Joseph's brothers came to Egypt seeking food. They bowed before him, unknowingly fulfilling the very dream they had once despised. Instead of revenge, Joseph forgave them, saying, "What you meant for evil, God meant for good." If Joseph's story inspired you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more powerful Bible stories. Share this with someone who needs a reminder that no matter where they are, God is still writing their story. Thanks for watching Beyond the Verse. See you next time.